Hey Lawn Care Nation, so in this video we're going to be taking a look at this Milwaukee M18 dual power telescoping light slash charger. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so this is the Milwaukee M18 Rocket tower light slash charger. This is the tool only kit. It's number 2136-20. And this unit boasts 6,000 lumens of light out of its articulating light pod, light head, whatever you want to call it there at the top. We'll get into that. This unit is also a dual power model, which means it can run off of the M18 batteries, or you can use an extension cord and plug it in. So let's open the box and check it out. Okay, so there it is, pulled it out of the box, and this is what it looks like folded up, still in its compact form. Let's take a look at some of the specs here on the box. So it boasts 6,000 lumens at its highest power, and it's the true high definition, true view light, which means that it's super bright white. So if you're looking at things like electrical wires, like most of Milwaukee's lights, this will show the true colors of those lights. It doesn't tint or change the color of the light in your perception. So if you're looking at a purple wire, it's a purple wire that you're going to see, not, you know, a different tinted wire because of the type of light that's reflecting off of it. This unit is extendable from 4 feet to 7 feet. It has multi-directional light heads. Features a 2.1 amp USB port built into the unit, so you can charge your phone on this unit. Has a carry rail, an integrated M18 charger. So as mentioned before, this unit can charge batteries or power the light through the AC port. So it's a dual power unit, which means you can put an M18 battery inside the bottom there, and it will run the light off of that. But it also has a port on the side there. Let's turn it towards the light. And you can plug in your standard extension cord there and run the light off of that as well. When you do have it plugged in, of course, then it will also act as a charger for that M18 light that you have there, as well as the USB port if you're going to be putting your phone on it. So as mentioned, this unit boasts 6,000 lumens. That's on the brightest setting. It also can do 3,200 lumens on the middle setting, or 1,700 lumens. Now, if you're using an XC 8.0 battery for the 6,000 lumens, the brightest setting, it'll run for 3.5 hours. For the 3,200 lumens, it'll run for 5 hours. And for 1,700 lumens, it'll run for 10 hours on the low. So low, medium, and high for those settings on a typical like 8 amp hour battery. This unit is also IP54, water and dust resistant, and is also impact resistant. So let's set it up and see it in action. All right, so let's set up the unit here on the side of the handle here. You can see it's got a nice carry handle to make it easy to transport. It's got a little release here to release the tripod legs, so we can press that. And you see, tripod legs come down. Just give it a little lift until it locks in place. Now you see it's like really stable. It's got a couple of releases here in different lengths. So there's one at the top, one at the bottom for 2 different sections of the telescoping head. So I'll release the top one first, and we can start to see the lights there. And then I'll lock that one in place. So you can see the 3 different heads there. They are completely articulating as well. There is the releases there, so you can release them and lock them. So if I release that one there, you can see I can bring the lights down and nestle them back into their little like docking station there to protect the lights themselves, and then lock them in place. To unlock them, you just release that and then lift them up. So we can raise that one to the top there, reach in, lock that, and then we can release the one below that to raise it up to its full height there. And we'll just lock that there in place there. So you can see the 3 heads there. Now the heads themselves, of course, they are fully articulating, so you can have them all facing up. You can actually angle the whole thing and have them all articulating in one direction if you want. You can have them all pointing up towards the ceiling, or have them all facing down to act more as like a room light to light up an entire space. Again, that goes up to 7 feet tall. And then we got some controls here. There's a power. It's got intensity for the brightness, and then lower brightness. So let's put a battery in it and check it out. Okay, so I've got a new M18 Forge lithium XC 8.0 battery, fully charged. So we're gonna slide that in. You can see here, it's got an indicator here as well for the charger, but that battery is fully charged. So we will turn the unit on. And you can see there, it's all lit up, really bright there. And that's on the highest intensity, it looks like. So let's go down a notch. So there's down to 2. And then we'll go down one more. And then there's down to the lowest setting. So not quite as bright. But again, like I said, you can flip those lights up to articulate the light however you like. So it can have it, you know, completely shining on a ceiling. You can tilt that whole light head. Now, of course, I'm gonna have it on the low power setting so that it doesn't blind through the camera, but you get the idea there. All right, so just for the sake of testing this unit, I've lowered it down a little bit just to make it easier to control. I'm gonna turn the unit off and try the dual power mode. So first I'm gonna take the battery out, and I wanna see, obviously, if we go try to turn it on, nothing happens. I'm gonna try the extension cord option. Let's open the little side door there. Plug the extension cord in and see if this unit will turn on. And there we go. So now, obviously, no battery. Battery compartment is open, and it's using a standard extension cord to be able to power the lights. Next, I want to try out the built-in USB port there. So if we open up, and I'll have my phone here ready to charge. If we open up the little rubber plug on the side there, let's see if I can do this. One hand holding the camera and one hand plugging in the charger. Oh, so there you go. You can see the phone is now plugged in through the lightning cable going into the Rocket light off of the extension cord. Nice thing too is here, this little handle and this little spot here with a little notch there acts as a handy spot to put your phone in, so you don't have to worry about the phone falling or twisting or anything like that. It's really secure in that spot, as you can have it there charging throughout the day when you're working on a particular job site. So that's super handy. Okay, so as mentioned, the battery port at the bottom also acts as an M18 charger. You can see on the label there, M18 charger, and has a sequence of different lights. There's a red light and a green light that light up to tell you, if it's solid red, that it's charging. If it turns green, that it's fully charged. If it's flashing red, that it's overheated, and so on and so forth. I have that M18 Forge light that we previously used. This one is fully charged, so you can see that it's fully charged there. So if I put this in, it should just show up green, solid green, that it's fully charged. And there you go, the green light shows up. So that's showing that that battery is fully charged. So I have this 1.5 amp hour M18 battery from my drill. This one only has 2 bars in it, so this is only half charged. So let's put this in. And there you go, red light comes on. So solid red means that the battery's charging, and you can see the 2 bars light up on that battery. So that unit is charging this particular 1.5 amp hour battery. So super handy to have, to be able to have that dual power. So if you have the option of having a cord plugged in, then you don't have to worry about it. And you can see a 3rd light has already come on to that battery, so it's charging up quite well. But obviously the biggest and most handiest thing about this light is to be able to have that articulation, that portability, and of course to be able to run it off the M18 batteries so that you don't have to worry about a cord, which is what's most important, I think, for us in the landscaping industry. If you're going to use this on a job site for any sort of particular job. Let's turn the brightness down so we're not blinding the camera lens there. But yeah, just an awesome unit, super well made, very rugged, like most Milwaukee tools. And I think just would be super handy to have in your arsenal, even just in the shop for doing maintenance and things like that. You know, who can't use some extra light, but also to be able to have that portability out on the job field. Reminds me a lot of those like big construction lights that you see road crews using at night. Now, speaking of night, it's actually nighttime here where I'm at. So I'm gonna take this out on my back deck and shine the lights out across my lawn and see how bright it gets my backyard. So let's go take a look at it. Okay, so I don't know if you can actually see this because it's pretty dark out. First, I'm going to turn off all of these other lights so that we'll be in the dark. Just do that and be in the dark here, and then we're gonna turn on the light here. So there we go, there's the Milwaukee light. We've got the 3 lights on the lowest setting, and you can see it's not even pointed at the house, but it's already lighting up a big portion of the house. And again, that's on the lowest setting. Let's go one more. So that's on the 2nd setting. You can clearly see the shed there now, the fence, and how much brighter the side of the house is there. And again, it's not even pointed directly at the house. Let's go one more. And there we go, 6,000 lumens lighting up the area. You can see, obviously, if I were to point this directly at the house, how bright that is, where you can see pretty much everything. Or if you're working in a garden bed or something like that, or working towards a fence or something like that, just how bright that particular unit is. You can see all the way out into the yard. It's lighting up everything. It's hard to see here on camera, but I can clearly see the entire yard there, the fencing, orange kind of construction fencing, the big kind of cedar tree, and my shed and stuff in the background. I'm not sure if it's translating well on the camera lens with the ISO settings and stuff that the camera has, but definitely has my whole yard lit up. I can see the tops of the trees all clearly, and this is just kind of pointed down. If we were to point it up, just again, super bright work light. I've got this set just on the 4-foot section. You can see like a shed there, just how bright that is. Just an awesome light, tons of power to be able to light up your work site. There's medium, and then there's the low setting. If we were to angle this back down here, you can see lighting up the roof there. Let's articulate these lights down. So we're getting kind of that 360 kind of light. Go up in intensity, go all the way to the kind of 3rd light there. And you can see it kind of lights up the whole area there. You got part of the yard lit up now because it's only the one light towards the house, another one in this direction, and then one lighting up the patio on this side. So pretty awesome, and it's only on the 4-foot setting. Not that that makes it brighter, but just kind of extends the light's reach out there. Let's try that articulating again. There, that one there. Let's see, on the highest setting there, you can kind of angle your light facing down, get a higher view. Again, yeah, just awesome, super bright, perfect for the work site. Okay, so back inside, just thought I'd show you guys how quick it is to put it down and put it away. So let's turn off the light first. That's the first step. We can pull this tab here, just drop that one there, pull that one to drop the lights, and then you just make sure the lights are folded down like this and lined up with the head there. And then it's just a matter of pressing that release button for the legs, and that's it. You've got it packed away, ready to load back into the vehicle or put away in your shop, however you're using this particular light. So super quick, just as quick. Again, to set up, you can turn it on, release it, and put it back up. So super awesome. So there you have it, Lawn Care Nation, the Milwaukee M18 Rocket telescoping light slash charger. Just an awesome looking tool overall. Excited to have it in my arsenal. I can think of a lot of different scenarios where this unit is gonna come in handy. Even truck maintenance, out in the driveway, when things start to go sideways, you know, towards those later evening hours, and you need to check things out, or around the house, all sorts of different things on job sites and stuff as well. So super excited to have it. If you guys are interested in this light, then stay tuned to this channel. I've got a bunch of different new Milwaukee lighting solutions that I'll be bringing to you over this winter to feature for different types of scenarios and projects. So stay tuned for those. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this M18 telescoping rocket light, and if it's something that you think you could use in your lawn care and landscaping business. So that's it for this one, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.